forward, and usually goes pretty well for SHADIC here. But Louis Money is a different beast, right? There's a reason why he's universally regarded as a top 2 Palutena in the world, because he can play so many characters, and that advantage, as we're seeing right now. Quick 55. Kalos gonna. Oh no, the backer there. Is he already dead?
Oh, not quite yet. Louis Money sees kind of showing showing some big aggression right out of the gate there. And yeah, you're right. Louis Money, I think really Mr. Consistency, right? That he's always seems to, I think, consistently place like 5th, 7th in a lot of these really big events. Always gets a lot of good wins. So fantastic test for SHADIC, and a good check for Louis Money as well to see how he handles up against a very, very rare character in Corrin.
What's really interesting is they start on Kalos, right? This is one of the most rare. This is a starter for this tournament, and we haven't seen anybody else start on this stage, really. So, I mean, I think I like it in this turn for Palutena. Well, that pivot grab was so smart.
I was told, I read in the patch notes that thing was nerfed like 6 months ago. What the heck happened here, man?
Palutena privilege will remain Palutena privilege till the end of time. And, of course, getting that early starter there. But, yeah, if you're a Palutena player, you have to come out with, kind of like creative ways to find the stock. Because UDI down throw can be kind of difficult. But the pivot grab is exactly what you want to do in that spot. And, man, Louis Money is going for crazy things off stage, as you have to Corrin with a linear recovery.
Right. I think knowing that he, trying to figure out how he can and can't approach SHADIC off stage early on in the set is going to be key, especially if this goes game 4, game 5. So kind of figuring out what you need to figure out early to get yourself ahead is going to be great, especially if you're in a situation like Louis Money where he's already almost a full stock ahead at this point. I think SHADIC's having kind of a hard time to try and find his way in, find these bigger punishes that he normally gets on players.
Really like how he used that. Oh, see that teleport shortened there, right? People don't really know this. You can halfen the distance of the teleport if you use the C-stick. And it's a 3-frame window, but if you do that, it gives a lot of good ledge mix-ups. Okay, Louis Money still in advantage. The air dodge is down, going to get him in a decent spot, but that F-tilt's going to do it. Okay, SHADIC responding here.
Yeah, SHADIC on the board here. A lot of damage to make up. However, Corrin does have some really great combo strings on basically any character in the game. And I see now why, if you needed to know why SHADIC wanted to come here, this is exactly why. The recovery is so good on the stage, able to pin in and get that additional jump, additional verticality. But Louis Money says LOL invincible back air and continues to build this big lead.
Yeah, the invincibility is just such a problem for shorties because they love to land with those obvious aerials, but Palutena does not care, as you know. The backers just going to eat through everything. And it seems like when Louis Money gets going on these stocks, he's just making a statement, always putting SHADIC under the gun here. And he hasn't responded so good so far. The platform tech chase wanted the roll in, but still on his back foot, to say the least, against Louis Money right now.
Yeah, I think he's Louis been able to play at a pretty solid range here. These nairs are kind of starting to really do their number here. It's 10 damage here and there, and eventually just adds up. And SHADIC's having a hard time trying to hit Louis Money.
Yeah, I mean, usually SHADIC's the one kind of overwhelming their opponents, as we used to in the Texas scene, but Louis Money plays at a different speed right now. As we can see, just threading that offstage situation every time. He's just been in kind of a perpetual disadvantage right now, Bubbles.
Yeah, I think he just hasn't been able to really pin down Louis Money.
Pin down.
Yeah, pin down. Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, what do you do there?
Okay, sometimes you got to hit him with a day one.
Right.
Sometimes when your normal stuff is hit, you just got to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. He hasn't been able to kind of continually keep Louis Money disadvantaged. Like, he'll kind of put him on stage. Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that's kind of another, speaking of the day one, I mean, that explosive flame when you have the opponent above you is just kind of what you want. And but that's the thing. When you're putting under that much pressure and you're constantly in that perpetual disadvantage against Pal, that's where you're going to let an air dodge slip or an opportunity slip. And, Louis taking advantage of that. SHADIC, we know what he's capable of. He is a momentum monster on that initial hit. But so far, Louis Money just kind of taking it to him, not allowing him to get started. But, yeah, hopefully SHADIC can respond here. But, yeah, I mean, Louis Money, you don't call yourself Louis Money. No, that's kind of nice, right?
Right, exactly.
Imagine if you're Louis Money and you're bad at the game.
Yeah, you can't be doing something like that. We'll have to see. Like I was saying, I think SHADIC's been able to get a couple of hits and kind of push Louis Money to the ledge, but he's been able to find his way back every time. Normally, SHADIC kind of puts somebody on ledge, keeps him there, and closes the stock out with like a big back air or pin at ledge, something like that. But Louis has been able to figure his way back to center stage pretty consistently through that first game.
Yeah. And the thing is, I think actually one of Corrin's strengths in this matchup is the neutral. This advantage is going to be atrocious. Those invincible hitboxes are just going to eat through all the sword hitboxes trying to land. But of course, yeah, and more creative pin play, right? That's what we need to see from Corrin. You can kind of use those pins to kind of interrupt the auto reticles projectiles to get something started. But taking a battle, this is going to be a high-octane stage here because both these characters love extending their combos off a battlefield.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these platforms are gonna mean a lot of damage for both players here. Down throw into the back here, gonna send him off stage in a big, deep chase by Louis Money, opening up to a big lead right out of the gate.
I have seen SHADIC play this matchup quite a lot, but I've never seen him edge guarded quite like this. Like Louis Money is really going for it all off stage.
Yeah, I think a lot of the Palutenas normally that I think SHADIC plays, at least here in Texas and in our neighboring states, are normally a little more on the patient side. They like to play the slower neutral and play more of a range distance game. But Louis Money, I think this aggression is kind of throwing SHADIC for a bit of a loop to start things out here. I think he's feeling a little bit comfortable in places that he's normally comfortable in, but Louis Money's pressuring him in those positions. It's kind of forcing SHADIC's hand.
Yeah, that's the thing. Usually Palutena's meta very defensive, right? But Louis Money, obviously a Fox player, and it's really awesome to see him kind of bring that Fox player to Palu, that kind of rush down style, that kind of aggression. It's really, really fun to watch. And right now, SHADIC is struggling to get back, going for it all in the dare. Right now, you have a massive lead at the moment.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, the risk reward there incredible in Louis' Money favor, and even then, could use the explosive flame to keep SHADIC away from him too.
Exactly, man. SHADIC has just been so overwhelmed by this Palutena pressure. Okay, finally getting the grab there. If he can take a stock here, 157. Okay, going for, oh, unfortunately kind of messes up the teleport teleport punish there. But yeah, Louis Money, of course, using, okay, that time covering the full length of the teleport with that massive back air.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the momentum from SHADIC right now.
Yeah, Louis been teleporting to stage a lot there. SHADIC ready for it. That big backer is going to do everything and more to close
that invincible backer, though, almost eating through that sword hitbox.
Yeah, another way keeping SHADIC kind of on the back foot, but damage here by SHADIC. Good use of the reverse nair, but that air dodge well timed by Louis Money to keep himself safe and sound.
Okay, and go for the center stage explosive flame. You know, SHADIC just kind of, as you can tell, a little bit off his rhythm. A lot of times you can easily react to that and shield, but just Louis has been putting such pressure on him that he's kind of second-guessing all of his options right now. And he's getting these nair strings too early on. It's just not looking great for SHADIC.
Here we go. I mean, he's got 70, beautiful pin there, sweet spots, but not going to kill just yet.
Yeah, that's really good usage, you know. So the Palu's going to want to teleport around the stage a lot, right? And that pin can cover so many of those angles and disadvantaged options from Palu. So the pin's getting going for SHADIC is a really good sign.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, getting a little bit comfortable there. Good mix up there. Swings back out at him. Still not enough to do it yet. Battlefield's got these, of course, big blast zones.
Okay, gonna just go to center stage there. You know, SHADIC waiting in the corner, trying to find a way in through this really good fortune that is Louis Money. Okay, jumping over the explosive flame that time. Really good reaction, but that dash attack unfortunately gonna catch SHADIC by surprise.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Oh, great catch there. There's been Louis Money's been going for those platform camps off the teleport a few times this game already, and SHADIC right there on top of it.
Yeah, if you're good at the Palutena matchup, you got to know when those cancels are coming and punish accordingly, and that's what SHADIC is, getting some momentum right now. We know what he can do off of one hit. Still at 80%, but you know the pin-offs wedge was really brilliant, taking Louis Money by surprise and going to punish that aggressive dash attack.
Yeah, couple trading there. Another back air coming in to meet that fair, and oh my goodness. Oh, okay, the nair hit the trade, but SHADIC, good reaction. They're able to keep things going.
Okay, gets a string started here. This is what he needs. He has rage too. That upper is going to kill really early. That pin catching on the platform. Can he make the lows of this lead situation?
Got him there. Oh, okay. Was looking for the jump there, didn't quite get it. And this is these attack cancel back airs by Louis Money. Oh.
Okay, he's caught in the spot. Oh no, he's gonna avoid it with the air dodge.
Oh, Louis Money able to figure a way out around it from the as compared to the first. Oh my goodness.
Louis Money went too hard off stage. He got that back air game one, went for it all there and slightly misspaced it, and SHADIC was down the whole game. Got a little bit of momentum in that last talk, and you know Louis Money felt the pressure, thought like he had to respond, but just slightly misspaced that teleport.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, that's how he got the first stock, right? He went off stage, chased him through the back air, made it back. But in a similar situation, the pressure a little bit more higher being last hit in the game. I think just a tiny bit off on the teleport, and it made all of the difference there.
Good job for SHADIC, man. When we have Louis Money bearing down on you, you know, with a top tier like this, and you know all the things that Palutena brings to the table, it can be so overwhelming. But SHADIC stood his ground. Knew, listen, I know what I can do. I've been some of these PGR contenders before. I just need to stay in the game, get my combos in, and he started to get going. And Louis Money felt like he had to make the play, did not. But we'll see what this game 3 holds. But SHADIC, I love how he's gaining more confidence as this set goes on.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, we will absolutely 100% take those in this best of 5 sets. Got, you know, now you just need 2 more. Good open there, right forward, 60% right out of the gate here. SHADIC going to be looking the one to try as this set moves on, he's going to be the one to try to enforce his own pressure, you know, kind of counter what Louis Money was doing to him in the first game.
It looks like Louis Money, like you said, SHADIC is giving him his, you know, some of his own treatment there, right? Getting these up air juggles, getting these, you know, fairs that we're accustomed to seeing from Corrin, you know, and definitely covering, using these frame traps, right? It's like, speaking of perpetual disadvantage, when Corrin hits you, you kind of feel like you're in perpetual disadvantage because of these frame traps, because of these giant aerials, and, you know, SHADIC using everything this character has to offer right now.
Yeah, got a bit of a lead here. Down tilt. Okay, good jump by Louis Money, avoids the up air.
And these pins are doing such good work, but I love that usage of the explosive flame on that platform, right? Just rising with it is very, very hard to punish. But you do have that pin with Corrin, so there is some stuff you can do against it, actually. And getting the grab there. Up throw is not going to kill, of course. Town and City, that large ceiling going to help out there. But yeah, the start from SHADIC. And that, did you see that cross up there?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, ended up on the other side of him, waited for the spot dodge, and then just set the kick through. Got the stock there, and now SHADIC's got his first, I think, actual lead of this entire set so far. We'll see what he can do with it, but with Louis Money now on the back foot, we'll see if he can bring things right back into his favor.
Yeah, and listen, go for the card call. And yeah, Louis Money, man, I think a common theme of the set is he's kind of overextending. Goes to the up smash and SHADIC with these juggles, man. Catches the back air, almost doing it on Town and City.
Oh, nice. Was feeling himself there. Wanted the big dragon shot. Backer's going to close it out there. Good work by Louis Money to put himself back on even stocks here. To see if this palo damage can come out, even things up. Yeah,
SHADIC has to be careful. One nair string, and Louis Money's definitely back in it. But SHADIC with the spacing right now, making it very hard for Louis Money to get that hit. Okay, the first nair starts. Only 26, so how does he land? The aggressive down there. Oh my God, Louis Money's just going to spot that out immediately.
Yeah, good reaction by Louis Money, keeping SHADIC moving through here at 56 now, bringing it slowly back in here, but in still in very dangerous position. Doesn't want to give SHADIC too much too much room here.
Really, really good platform pressure from Louis. Just going to catch that jump on the platform. That early up B, you can tell SHADIC tried to go for the mix-up. Louis Money not falling for it though, and evening this up pretty much, only down 12%. But that eventual backer is hard to get through, so we'll just space around it with the F smash.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, you got to land somewhere in front of here, right? Gets skewered, sent off the side, and now SHADIC is continuing to keep the same lead for himself. There are a couple backers going to put Louis Money at 40% and possibly climbing.
Oh, on this platform too, this could be really dangerous for Louis Money. But oh my God, goes for the pin on the platform too. But going to be catching that landing with the down smash, but still staying alive here.
Great catch by Louis Money there. Unfortunately, didn't quite get the kill, but hey, damage is damage. Will absolutely take it. Nair's going to send it there. SHADIC's
oh my God.
Had nowhere to go. Jump was expended. Louis Money knew he had to go to the platform, and that explosive flame covering everything and more. Beautiful play there, and keeps Louis Money here in this third game.
That coverage was really good for Louis Money, of course, and going to keep him in this set. But I mean, SHADIC though is going to respond. Right, going to get that forward air out. Look, another combo here. Everything will just chain together if you're Corrin, and catches another landing with that pin. The frame traps have just been immaculate for SHADIC this game.
Down throw there. All right, yep, easy. Going to take the damage. You know, take what you can get. Puts him on ledge. Beautiful trump.
The trump into nair for the extensions, Louis Money.
Yeah, great. I like some absolute movement there by Louis Money there to keep the damage on. Pretty close game, all things considered. Louis Money's got to watch these big Corrin boxes here that could close things out.
Oh my God! Reads his soul with the falling up air, and we'll see how he lands. Another frame trap with that nair is going to get him out of that terrible spot. But this is a scrap situation. Going to go the down throw. Reed here jumps away barely.
Oh, excellent get up attack there.
Okay, backer almost good. Okay, get the pin. Gonna whip punish the fair, and SHADIC is up 2-1.
Yeah, caught Louis Money on that. That pin's so good for calling out stationary options, right? That, you know, using something like the fair or the spot dodge to kind of keep it in, because even if you don't get the pin, right? Even if you don't pin them into the ground, that you have that additional mix-up off the kick too. But he said, you know what? I know you're trying to get a box and you have to come to me. Yeah. You know, put it right down in the middle, and now you know that SD in that second game, it's starting to kind of compound, right? You know, this turned into what should be a 2-1 in Louis Money's favor is now 2-1 in SHADIC's favor, and that pressure for Louis Money's winners bracket. You know, I don't think it'll get in too much. You know, Louis Money's been in 1.5 million of these top level sets, but this would be a great win for SHADIC if he's able to close it out.
I love, you know, you can just tell how the monster in SHADIC grows as the set progresses. Game 1, he was so shaky, maybe a bit nervous at the stage in the moment, but now we're seeing the SHADIC that we're accustomed to seeing that has taken multiple Texas regionals, that is showing you that why he's one of the best Corrins in the world, if not the best Corrin in the world. I mean, Leo plays the character now, so it's kind of hard to determine that, but hey.
I'll say, you know, bias included, I'll say SHADIC is proven otherwise, but you know, dead even so far. Unfortunately, Corrin has short arms, apparently.
Oh my God, SHADIC is just all on top of him. Almost got that grab on the platform. Louis Money going for the deep backer. Unfortunately, misspaces it, and it's going to allow SHADIC to advantage right now.
Yeah, I think just a tiny bit off the mark there. Maybe even the Dragon Shot shifting the hurt box for SHADIC to kind of make sure he's safe too.
Okay, that directional air drop's really suspect. SHADIC just going to follow that all the way to the bank here. But Louis Money just trying to find stage positioning. He cannot land against this Corrin pressure. Almost gets the read. These pins have been so good for SHADIC all set.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think wasn't expecting Louis Money to not be pinned into any of it, but the kick still doing the damage.
Oh my God, went for the escalator off the side there, off the extension. Doesn't get it, but man, he's going for everything right now.
Yeah, I mean, SHADIC coming out guns ablaze here on Town and City. It's got him lapped in percent almost.
And Tax is coming alive for their boy. You can hear the chants in the background. It's going to power him up. But Louis Money, he's such a great player. He has to respond here. And of course, that pivot grab off the get up attack going to even it up 2-2.
Yeah, great awareness there. Put SHADIC right where he wanted him. And I mean, he's got 100% to make up, but definitely not out of the woods just yet.
But man, it's like Louis Money is just so habitually landing with these aerials, and the pin is just stuffing out every single one of them.
Well, absolutely, and the pin's so hard to react to, right? And you normally in situations you think that you're safe, but it's such an explosive, quick kill option from Corrin here that, you know, not a lot of characters really have access to.
Good done a dash attack there, the counter though. Oh no! That was the opportunity that Louis Money needed to take the lead in this set.
Absolutely. Louis Money, amazing reaction there. Saw the counter, saw the window for punishing, and almost putting a bit of a silence to the Texas crowd here. And now with the lead to work with, it's now up to SHADIC. Close it out, but the backer is going to even it up immediately. Now only 20% separating these two players. SHADIC on the verge of making winner's quarters here.
That is not the trade that you want as Louis Money, right? But of course, he's still taking control of this last stock at least. Has Corrin at the ledge here. How he's going to respond, going to shield the Nair, going to get the, okay. Oh, the reverse F-tilt was really good for Louis Money.
Yeah, here we go. Platforms coming in, so the extensions are possible now for SHADIC, but he's got to get himself off of the ledge here. Yeah, unfortunate down there, ill-fated there. Oh!
I thought he was going to go for the back throw there, would have definitely done it.
Yeah, Louis Money almost got the big schmicks there on SHADIC, but now he's got a lot of damage to make up. But we've seen SHADIC pull out these big percent combos before. There's an overextension there, dash attack, and he gets a punish there.
Yeah, but okay, getting the anti-air up here, the platform here, playing his pressure. Louis Money desperately wanting stage control, actually gets it here, but SHADIC, the strings are continuing. Gets the whip punish again with the pin. Louis Money with the aggressive teleport, unfortunately unable to cover it from SHADIC.
Yeah, just out of the way of the pin there, but here we go, pressure there. Louis Money from the big charge and the down smash. Windbox going to push him off here.
The Windbox going to push him up, but he's in a terrible spot right now. The Nair is going to be eaten alive, but that Corrin up B. The juggle is still going on. The pin again.
Oh, amazing DI for Louis Money. Keeps himself in the game. But now it's up to SHADIC on the ledge here. Pin almost doesn't get it. We got to watch these big back airs upwards. It's a giant wall of death that Louis Money has to overcome. Down throw.
Okay, forward throw here. He knows he can't get the down throw in the bear, so he's just going to go for the forward throw. But the spot dodge was so dangerous, but Louis Money's still holding stage control. Oh my God. Oh no! And he gets the back air anti-air. Louis Money stayed composed. He had to get that second spot there, and he's staying alive. This is game 5.
Yeah, I think both players looking for their respective back is there. But unfortunately, you know, Palutena is a little bit faster. Louis Money a little bit quicker on the draw. And, you know, oh my goodness, absolutely great. Yeah, I mean, that was just a great, I think a great game for Louis Money there. It looked to be almost out of his control. SHADIC was firing on all cylinders, but I think that down air swung things back in his favor and brought out what definitely could have been a 3-1 victory for SHADIC.
Gotta give Louis Money the credit, man. SHADIC was bearing down on him with all the power of Corrin's combo game. He was under the gun. He had to make a play there, and he did it. When he got that dash attack, and unfortunately that counter came out, it just seemed like that was the major difference maker to allow SHADIC to get to let Louis Money get back on the set. Of course, SHADIC still fighting hard that last talk. Actually almost took it with that rage pin, but Louis Money barely surviving it. Like you said, just quicker to the draw with that back air, beat out his, and we have a game 5. Very fitting as such two great players.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know, we might see another situation like that in this 5th game. We're going to start up, okay, small battlefield here. This is nice. This is a good counter pick for SHADIC. Not only do you have your platforms to extend your combos, but the extra hanging lip that battlefield and small battlefield provide make getting pinned 2 frames a lot easier. So if we see a crazy pin, don't be surprised if the small battlefield counter pick plays dividends. But he's eating a lot of percent to start, Mustang.
Yeah, especially he covers that jump too really early. It looks like Louis Money's saving all his best ledge trapping ideas for game 5. As you need to save those reads for when you need them in a dire spot. But now SHADIC's the winning advantage. Going to catch that teleport with the jab. Really good active hitbox. The teleport to ledge here, neutral get up. The roll was really good, but that pin has just been doing so much work to whiff punish everything.
It didn't even stick him to the ground, but it still comboed into itself. So, you know, big damage there. Evening himself back up is SHADIC. Oh, big yoink there on the back throw.
Oh my god, and Louis Money has been going for those back airs. Those pivot grabs and those back airs have kind of been netting him all the success, and he used them both in sequence to take that first stock.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that big aggressive back air, showing even still that, you know, that overextension kind of on a back air was what cost him a game earlier, but still showing that the confidence in his play, in his fear, knowing that he's not, he's still going to go back to this calling card to keep himself alive.
Okay, can SHADIC weather the storm here? But we know the kind of monster percent that Palisade can put on with 1 or 2 more hits. And yeah, I mean, Louis Money is really playing a lot more solid in this game 5, right? Okay, that dash like going to be punished, but not going to do anything too significant, but SHADIC needs a back air here or something.
All right, good pin. I mean, not going to do it quite yet. Bigger ceilings here.
Okay, oh, what's the 2-frame? He has been going for those, but Louis Money's been doing a good job of delaying his teleport just enough to avoid those pin 2-frames.
Oh, good air dodge there, too. Dodges right around the grab. Oh, and another counter punish.
These counters are just not working out. Tries to get the explosive flame on the juggle, barely avoiding if you're SHADIC. But Rage Palutena here, you know, if you get a good read, it's gonna be trouble. Okay, finally working out that counter. Really good idea, because that rising up air, you're just in that terrible spot for that counter to hit the entire platform.
Yeah, big old dragon up there from SHADIC, gonna close out the second stock, but now, again, he's still in this position where he's got to tack on a lot of damage here. He has to get that one big hit to start things going, but Louis Money not gonna give it to him.
Excellent DI from SHADIC to escape that down throw set, but now we have the juggles coming out. A quick 52%, 62%. The aggressive teleport gonna give Louis Money the safety, but that is what SHADIC needed.
Nice. Okay, I think Louis Money was waiting for SHADIC to kind of back air in and make himself vulnerable, but SHADIC not going to give it to him. Nice up air to catch the jump.
Okay, now SHADIC is getting it going. It's taking him a while to get some momentum in this game 5, but he's starting to rise in this second stock. Louis Money trying to put a stop to it. Yeah,
caught him sleeping.
You got to air dodge through that explosive flame, and now 2-1 Louis Money trying to take this nail-biter ever set, trying to advance in winners to this top 8.
Nice, good jump there, avoiding the back air. Nair's going to cross up. Damage is coming online.
Okay, backer there. Oh my god, that Nair is just so active. It's just going to catch 4 out of 5 ledge options. Palutena, that's what she's known as one of the best characters at ledge trapping in the game, but it seems like he's just kind of stylish. Okay, okay. Yeah, the get him attack. Got to give it to Louis Money. Excellent option.
Great weight there by Louis Money. You know, SHADIC kind of trying to pull the gun, trying to close the stock out.
Okay. Holding center stage, Louis Money has just been a fortress, very hard to get into. SHADIC just hasn't gotten these combo starters as he's accustomed to. At least he's second stock. And oh my god, just as his projectiles are coming out now, and that counter gonna be weighted out.
Yeah, able to get out of the way of the back air, but eats another one anyway.
SHADIC and goes for the early up B. Trump situation gonna get the Nair. SHADIC is on his last breath. He's gonna need something pretty miraculous to hold this out because Louis Money is cooking at the moment.
Oh, nice. Landing Nair into a second one. More and more damage being compiled onto SHADIC by Louis Money. Trump there, you know, pulling that one out.